When I moved into Millstone Pines, I was told it was a peaceful community with a tight-knit HOA and zero tolerance for noncompliance. That word, noncompliance, would come to mean everything. To them, it was a rule. To me, it was a red flag. Because I wasn't just a new resident. I was Agent Nolan Reeve, undercover field operative for the CIA's Domestic Intelligence Division. And Millstone Pines wasn't chosen by chance. It was part of an ongoing surveillance operation, codenamed Paper Nest, aimed at investigating the misuse of homeowners associations to launder illicit foreign funds. And this HOA had just put me in their crosshairs. Arrival and setup. My house wasn't flashy, it was modest, pre-approved by the HOA, and equipped with the latest covert surveillance tech. Fiber cam lines in the eaves, sound channels embedded in the walls, a reinforced garage that looked ordinary on the outside, but inside held a command center linked to Langley. My mission was simple: integrate, observe, and uncover the funding flow that had suspiciously spiked Millstone Pines' development budget over the last 2 years. Then came Karen, the HOA board president. Petite, polished, and power-hungry, she ran the neighborhood like her personal regime, and within 2 weeks, I was on her radar. The warnings. The first letter was about my front shrub line. Your landscaping does not meet community symmetry standards. The second, about a satellite dish. There wasn't one. Then came citations for alleged improper gutter angles and unregistered roofline variants. Fabricated nonsense, all of it. I played along, quietly documented everything, ran her name through our internal data pool. Nothing at first, but her vice president, Stanley Kopech, a former real estate investor with dormant ties to a shell company flagged for laundering cryptocurrency through community funds. Exactly what we were looking for. Then it escalated. The removal notice. A notice was pinned to my door, bright red with bold letters. Final warning, due to multiple non-compliances, your property has been scheduled for structural removal in 14 days. They were trying to bulldoze a CIA operations base. It was the final confirmation we needed. The HOA wasn't just incompetent, it was a front. Someone inside was trying to eliminate evidence. I activated blackout protocol and called in my handler. The operation. The next night, from the command center in my garage, we pulled data from surveillance feeds, encrypted emails, and shady accounting documents buried in HOA community improvement budgets. Turns out, Karen and Kopech had been laundering money for a foreign real estate syndicate, masking wire transfers through fake HOA projects, artificial lake permits, never-built playgrounds, phantom parking repaving. They weren't just corrupt, they were international conduits. We had enough to bring it all down. The reveal. On the morning of the scheduled removal, Karen arrived with contractors and 2 HOA board members. I stepped out in a plain gray jacket, flashing my CIA credentials as unmarked federal vehicles pulled in behind me. Karen's face went pale. "What is this?" she said, breath shaky. "This is the United States government responding to your attempt to destroy a federally protected structure," I said, voice calm but cold. "I'm Agent Nolan Reeve, and you've been under surveillance for 10 months. Kopech tried to run. He didn't make it 5 feet before DHS agents tackled him. Fallout. Karen and Kopech were arrested on multiple counts: wire fraud, conspiracy to launder money, obstruction of federal operations. The HOA was placed under federal oversight. Millstone Pines residents were stunned to learn their community board had been used as a laundering front. I disappeared a few weeks later, my mission complete. The house still stands, now monitored by federal agents in rotation. And to most, I was just the quiet guy at the end of the street with a strange sense of privacy. But the next time someone threatens to cite your house, make sure they're not writing up a federal agent.